You got 125 more years. What are some goals you have in that 125 years?
I really want to start a family. And I want to die on Mars. That is legitimate.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm talking creatively, business. Like, give me something tangible here.
All right. So one thing you can attest to this. One thing I pride myself on is my ability to adapt and conquer platforms.
Buccaneer.
But be the Buccaneer, right? So I'll say it again. This is one of my favorite lessons in life. So when the pioneers came to America, what did they find? Besides land, they found disease. They found savages. They found famine. It was fucking horrifying. They all died. They got fucked. They went back to the mainland. And we're like, hey, like this is what it's like over there. We need to come more prepared. Then the Buccaneers came. And they were the ones who conquered America.
Steal like an artist. Steal like an artist, baby. Find your inspiration through other people's trials and failures, and then fucking do it better, dude. That is a story as old as time, and it's a great thing to fashion after. I mean,
it's not necessarily the America one. That was just an example I used, but watch how people are doing it and do it better. So my ability to adapt is like, in many ways, I'm like a bit of a chameleon. So to answer your question, I would love to slowly, when the time is right, pull back from YouTube a little bit. Unfortunately, this is the thing I love most, so I'll like probably always be making videos forever. And then get behind the camera, get creative, become a marketing executive. Like bro, at my core, I'm a marketer. I'm a marketer and I'm a creative and storyteller. That's my shit. I just happen to be able to operate in front of the camera, but I want to direct. I want to write. I want to come out with a comedy album. And then when I'm older, hopefully I can lean really into my family. Like I would love to divert all my energy to people who I love more than myself, because that's hard. I really love myself.
I'll tell you how it is in a few months.
What do you mean? Oh, when you become a dad.
I'll let you know.
Dude, when that thing comes out, I bet something's gonna click in you. There's gotta be something.
Take it easy calling my child a thing.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
He's already becoming Papa Bear. Nah, but yo, there's gotta be some feeling that any
we don't know yet.
soon to be father gets when his spawn, half of him comes out and is in the like suddenly you have a responsibility and a purpose beyond just you and your partner.
That's the biggest part, right? Is to think like, oh my God, I can take care of myself and pretty much live, if I needed to on the street and fend for myself. But now it's like, oh man, I got to take care of this. This
is one of those moments.
Everything. It's crazy.
It's one of those moments where like you try so hard to prepare yourself for listening to the words of other people. And we've talked about this a number of times, me and Logan, about this idea of being a armchair general. Where you're like, I know exactly what I'll do in that situation. Know that person. If I ever saw someone assaulting someone else on the street, I would do this, this, and this. And I always say the same thing to him. You don't have any fucking clue what you will do until those situations arise. Unless you are militarily trained and have been through it.
No,
we go back and forth on this a little bit because I somewhat disagree. Like I'm slightly paranoid. I'm sure there's many people listening who are like this as well. To the point where like I'll walk in a restaurant, I'll clock every single exit. I'll look at every person in there and I'll sit facing the door because I'd like to think I'm always prepared for something to go fucking wrong. So in my mind, I played out 10,000 scenarios of like everything that could happen. This guy gets up and spills his water on the other guy. Some guy comes in with a fucking gun. The waitress gets fired and stabs the people she's waiting.
It's a good idea for a show.
Well, I mean, he's just being prepared, but
what I'm saying is this,
what's
like
happening in the brain.
Like although yes, it's so hard to really truly prepare yourself for these situations. I'd like to run a simulation in my mind that might be close as possible. So at least I'm like 10% prepared for it.
No. Preparing for it is great. And I'm not saying you're exactly fit it because you are very strong-minded and strong-willed. But the one scenario you can never prepare for 100% is the one where it actually happens. Like you play all this shit out in your mind, but the feeling of whether it's pulling the hammer back on a fucking gun and doing something that you've talked about doing your whole life, or having a child and seeing new life come in, you're like, I know exactly how I'm going to feel about this. All those scenarios and all the times you play it out in your mind is great, but until it actually happens, no one will ever know what the true reaction is going to be.
You want to have a boy or a girl first?
Dude, for the longest time, like 2017 Logan Paul would have been like, I want a boy. I will not have a daughter because I know how men treat women. And like, bro, I'm a dude. Like, I wouldn't. This is bad. I wouldn't want a dude like me with my daughter.
What? Don't say
That's
that.
not true.
I don't want you to get triggered.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not true.
In the short term, long run, no problem. But like, people know like I'm a fuckboy.
You're not bad. You're not bad to
quarantine.
girls.
I'm not bad to women. I'm saying
you're respectful.
I'm just saying like, bro, do I not break hearts?
You do, but I think you need a couple tweaks to your approach. And by the way, I have a whole section on how to talk to girls, and I want to get into this. But I think you need a slight tweak to your approach, and I think you need to not. Do you see how long it's taken me to even go near the word "I love you"? Like I am so fucking
bro,
cautious.
I'm not telling women I love them.
No, I know, but we've talked about it on the show before, where you say, "I think I love you" during sex.
Sometimes I think I do, bro. Something about sex, like what the
In the
fuck?
moment.
Dude. I
In
do.
the moment, you lost your mind.
I'm not the only dude. I'm not the only dude who thinks like this. Like you'll be fucking in that moment. You're in love.
Of course.
You are in love. And now I have to hold off and watch what I say, because I realize like these words. For me, they last a few moments. They're fleeting. For the girl, man, she hears.
Bro,
it.
the weight of that word
Like
to a
1 to 2
woman.
minutes at least, right?
That's the
30
issue.
seconds
The
max.
weight of the word on how you take it is a different thing than when giving it. You can love people. I love all you guys. I love Danny. I love Andre,
Logan said he doesn't
right?
love me yesterday on the lie detector.
If
I
say
lied
that-
and it came
if
out.
I say
it
that
wasn't right.
during sex, it just has a different feeling. But you still can love them at that moment. Hey, I love you. Like I care about
No,
you.
I'm
I
just
love
like,
you.
bro, like,
it's
I
not
don't-
like I love you
I-
forever. I'm gonna marry you. Those are different words. So
Also, but I'm not like. Although I'm like a self-proclaimed fuckboy, even though like that's kind of like in the past. Like I'm speaking from a place of maybe like 5-6 months ago, or maybe yesterday. No, I'm just kidding.
It probably was even
I-
today because it was after midnight last night. I mean, we've all gone all the way to present day.
Another
I
year.
am like slightly, maybe like too intimate. Like I'm not good at. We've said this in the show before. I'm not good at being the booty call because sometimes I don't really care about sex. Like I'd rather just like smoke and chill and like kiss you on the cheek a couple times. And like women, I don't know, they like that. They start to look at you a little differently when you're giving them forehead kisses.
You gotta
not
be.
just putting your dick in them.
If you're in that place, dude. If you're in that place, you gotta be kind of cold.
So you'd be down to have-
What's the next question?
Yeah,
you'd be down to have a girl.
That's what I'm saying. All right, Root. Yes, I'm gonna. I would be so down to have a girl as my
How
firstborn.
many kids do you want to have?
Her name will be Rocky.
Cool.
Rocky Paul.
Cool.
nice.
Is she going to be a boxer?
She gonna be a flying squirrel.
She'll be whatever she wants.
Nice.
She'll be whatever she wants.
How many kids?
Man, you know me,
Big
bro.
family? Small family?
I need stimulants, bro. Give me 5. Give me 10
5
kids,
kids?
bro.
5 kids.
Give me 5 kids, 4 or 5 kids, bro. So I think I'll do 3 in rapid succession. Boom, boom, boom. They're all in high school together. Chill out for a little bit, then have another 2 like way
Got
down
it.
the line.